It's capping. Y'all be thinking that we lying when we say this. Listen, guys. Listen.
I got you, man.
This is the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office. We have a search warrant for the resident.
Our objective is to go find people that are live on Instagram flexing with guns.
Once we can find out where
to
they
go
actually
find
are,
people
it's
who
a
flex
tool
and live
to go
with
and
guns.
pick 'em up.
Crime, stop flexing on live with your gun. This is what they doing. They watching. They trying to motherfucking see what you flexing at. Why you flexing at? We getting you, buddy. We know you got an illegal burner on you. We see it.
All right, it's go time.
Here we go, boys.
Inside of the residence! Come outside with your hands up!
Damn. Jacksonville.
In the early 2020s, Jacksonville gang violence and drill rap got so notorious that some labeled Jacksonville as ground zero to one of the deadliest and most disrespectful rap beefs of all time. One that left over a dozen dead, including multiple little kids that were killed in
See,
drive-by
that's why you
shootings
need
missed
that
their
laptop.
target. The two crews at the center of this feud were ATK, known as Ace's Top Killers, led by gangster rapper Young and Ace, and the
That's
Six
why
Block
you
Gang,
need
led
that
by gangster
laptop.
rapper Fulio. Legend has it this beef originated at a 2015 Kodak Black concert after
Gang
a
crash.
handshake
Crazy.
led to a fist fight, led to
So
a
what I got
shootout where
over
a
here
top killer
tabbed?
was injured, and a few days later led to a triple shooting. This rap conflict was documented in depth by YouTube greats Trap Lord
this nigga
Ross and
playing
Brand
Mafia?
Bucket. Where we find ourselves today is a different era for Jackson.
okay.
The extreme level of bloodshed and murder in the city led the police to fiercely crack down on violent gang activity. Today we ride around with
Yeah,
Jacksonville's
that's what we
undercover
gotta
gang
do.
unit. We see a SWAT team operation. We get an inside look at their evidence laboratory, and we spend many hours out in the field in order to study Jacksonville's approach to reducing gang violence. Folks, let's get to it. Folks, a quick announcement before we get started. If you would like access to videos
What the fuck? Nigga trying to get us.
I know last year a lot of what we talked about is the numbers going down when it comes to the shootings and all, and the homicides. That's moved up a little bit, but here's why. We've had 2 people over the past 2 weeks that got arrested for murdering their mothers.
The Jacksonville Sheriff's Office says he killed his mother after an argument. The victim, Dulce Martinez, was found unresponsive in the apartment and later died at the hospital.
Former college basketball
some
player
wicked
accused of killing
shit,
his
nigga.
mother in Jacksonville. Authorities were called to that gruesome scene Monday.
What
Found
the
51-year-old
fuck?
Erica Winford unresponsive.
And until y'all can start figuring out how to solve people, you know,
What?
from killing
These
their
niggas
parents,
is
or
wicked.
another one was shooting their boyfriend, or another one was a road rage incident, when we're now looking at those numbers of saying, yeah, you can't prevent those. But what we can do is prevent the ones that are out
That's
here doing,
crazy.
you know, that are on live, that are riding around with illegal guns, riding around with, you know, illegal narcotics in their car. So obviously we've got some drug dogs we can call out on that.
So I'm just making sure like my guys are where they need to be. Like if it's something big, like real
Yeah,
crazy,
buddies,
I'll
y'all
go
better
with
stay
one.
off that
I'll, like, bring it
Instagram.
in. You're gonna be right in the thick of it. So just prepare.
So if I heard this correctly, our objective is to go find people that are live on Instagram flexing with guns.
We find that they're prohibited or they're not allowed to possess guns, and they are posting with them and continuously flaunting on social media that they have them.
what a
And
dork.
so once we can find out
Some
where they
damn
actually
dorks.
are, it's a good tool to go and pick them up.
To all my rapper friends out there, yes, you just heard right. If you go live on
Dorks.
Instagram flexing a switch, or maybe you're a felon showing a gun, it is very possible that your local
He's
PD is on
shooting
a
that
disguised
bitch.
burner account that might look like this, and they are watching what you are doing.
What was that
And it's very
burner account
possible that
name?
your local PD
Make
is
sure
on a
I don't see
disguised
that in
burner
my
account
shit.
that
Young nigga up next. So the local PD is saying nigga on the slick side. That's what you trying to tell me? So them little white officers, hold on. Let me go look at something. See what they... Let me see. Have I seen any of those in the recent time? I ain't post no story, so I don't know. As a real trap nigga, R.I.P. Draco, fake names, R.I.P. Bozo. What?
that might look like
They
this,
is
and they are
devious
watching what you are
cops.
You know, I'm someone that's in the streets and I have a hot gun. I do something, I pass it to a friend who passes it to a friend. There's the book, The Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants. This is more like the Brotherhood of the Traveling Gun.
Sure.
Is that something you guys experience where?
It's not unusual to have literally a casing hit to a gun, and the gun has been coming back. So it can pass hands, but we're not DNA. We can't tell you that that was the same person.
So how often do you get into hot situations?
Throughout my career, I've found myself there frequently.
You think you'll make an arrest tonight?
Oh
If
yeah,
it's
this
there
nigga love that
and we
shit.
can make it, we will. We don't force arrest, and we don't arrest for like petty minor stuff. This is to prevent and stop future violent crime or try to prevent shooting.
Hold on. I gotta cut the heat down, child. It's hot.
Legally possessing firearms and drug dealers and stuff like that.
So what we do, we call them GVI, the Group Violence Initiative. You'll have police officers doing police work, and all of a sudden we have a major, incident that occur. We started our process then, and what we started working on is changing the mentality. The mentality is real simple of whenever you had that incident occur, the old way was to grab a bunch of officers, put them in one area of town, and do what's called a scorched earth. That is just to go out to stop anybody that's moving. Unfortunately, the way we used to do it back then is to give everyone tickets, put everyone in jail for the most minor offenses, and all you're doing is fracturing the relationship with the community. So we wanted to change that, and especially under our Sheriff TK Waters. We don't want to fight with the community. We want to be a part of the community.
How long have you been doing this?
8.5 years. We help out that other team a lot because we have access to unmarked vehicles, and they have marked cars, so we can sit in different places where they can't, and people will still continue their criminal activity.
And you made a lot of high-profile arrests.
I've been a part of some high-profile arrests, yes, along with the rest of the gang unit. We work as a team.
Detective Nieder and his unit have played a major role in busting the gang members involved in the ATK and 6 Block rat beef, including most recently arresting 5 guys in a connection to the Fulio murder, and also arresting the 6 Block guys that while attempting to murder an ATK rival, they shot and killed a 7-year-old.
Miguel, you ready to sprint if we need to today?
Yep.
Do you wish you had a concealed carry right now?
Yes, sir.
All right, I'm set up looking straight down Cal John.
Can y'all be a cop, chat? Prom, you can be a cop.
Either him or the one holding a gun, then we can coordinate.
It's amazing that this is part of this is because of Instagram Live.
They know we watch too, but we have like burner accounts and people that watch. So
you guys can mimic it well. Like it'll be like long live JJ, like free so and so, free so and so, like a picture of like a guy that We're getting units in place. There's gonna be unmarked guys. There's gonna be some marked police officers, and once
Stop it, Prime. You know you trying to be a cop.
That's when you jump out and action starts.
No,
so
a cop is an OC.
And when we
I don't know how they just
make the
say,
tactical
fuck my life,
choice,
I'm
and that's
risking
when we'll
it.
choose to move in.
When you pull them out of
go
that
stop
environment and put them in
crime.
some
What are we,
structure, like,
Batman?
they're actually fun kids to be around, or they have potential. But there's something about this environment that just all the cards are stacked in the wrong way, and all the choices that are made.
You know what's right from wrong, so you have the choice to make those decisions or continue living the life that you live. All right, 2 of them are walking in the cut now.
Yeah,
they
this
just
fucking
crossed
cop
over.
don't get it.
Here comes the
What you talking
3rd. One's got like red shoes on, blue jeans, all black, and then there was another one. They should be coming out on the Thomas here in a second. 4th one and the 5th one and the 6th one are all crossing the road now. That is the
Damn.
Thomas.
Why not get them when they're on the move?
Don't want to waste our contact with them, because then they're just going to be more secretive when they're outside like this and they can run anywhere. But if we can get them locked down into a residence and 10 of us go surround the house, they can't get out of the house. We're waiting on them to give us a reason to contact them. So we're waiting pretty much on the guns to show up. We'll give this until the sun goes down, and then it starts getting a little hard to see, and then we'll call it and go and find something else to do.
There's 6 SWAT.
Sit there, they gonna sit there on that the whole time they snap. I'll say this, I don't hate the cops, or I don't hate all cops, because some good cops helped us out when my fam got doxxed and swatted, so they aren't, but those are those ones that irk me and piss me off. Yeah, I definitely feel it. All cops definitely ain't bad. There's definitely some cops out there that's pure dickheads. But then yes, definitely some regular humans. You ain't lying, my boy.
Guys who are working overtime,
They definitely be doing their job.
We have 2 more marked cars and 1 more covert coming.
So right now they're just being scouted, basically. It sounds like they are conducting surveillance right now on them. We're waiting for other assets to get over here.
One of the other detectives that's working this case is actually working towards obtaining a search warrant for this residence.
How quick can a search warrant be granted?
You submit it, it goes to your supervisor for approval, and then it goes to a state attorney for approval, and then it goes to a judge for approval. And once the judge approves it, and it says approved on the computer system, it's as simple as just printing off a piece of paper.
I ain't know it go through all them people.
The 2 that have been going live are both prohibited.
I thought it was just a sergeant and
I think one
motherfucking judge.
A judge is looking at arrest warrants for both of them right now for PFJD for both of their charges, and there's also a residential search warrant that's in the process of getting typed up.
The last I heard is the judge is looking at it, so I would imagine it gets signed within maybe like the next 10 to 15 minutes.
We spent the next 3 hours camped out in this car, waiting for both the suspects to go live on Instagram and flex their guns, and also for a judge to sign a search warrant of the suspected residents.
The judge is
yeah, they petty. The ones in this video, niggas definitely petty.
That's been close to an hour now.
He probably forgot to hit sign.
Correct, so we're trying to get a hold of the judge now.
What plays to your mind in this?
Cause ain't no way you just sit out here and wait till y'all see a gun.
Do what's necessary and do what you're trained to do.
They have warrants for PFJD currently that just got approved by a judge. They were at the house earlier today. Ankle monitor shows he's still at the house right now. Based on our intel, we believe that Dawn is still there too. We have 2 detectives on Wright Street right now. They'll link up with the 2 SWAT guys to get coverage on the rear. We'll give you guys a little bit to get set up on there. We're presuming that they're in the house right now just because of how cold it is outside.
Jesus Christ, they got.
Or because y'all been sitting there the whole time.
We're going through it now.
All right, it's go time.
Here we go, boys.
Niggas been sitting there the whole time talking about we think they in the house.
All right. You understand?
You're good. I got you though.
Let me see your hands.
I got you.
What the fuck?
You got down the side.
No, this is crazy.
Inside the residence. You come outside with your hands up.
Moving back. Moving back.
Residents of Calzone. This is the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office. We have a search warrant for the resident. Come outside to the front door with your hands up and nothing in them unless they're the commands of the officers.
One at a time. One at a time. Ma'am, stay right there.
You say come out, then you say one at a time.
Stay right there for me. All right, ma'am, you first. There's like 7 more. All right, lady in the front. Walk to us.
It's 7 people? Yeah, that's a trapper.
All right. Step back here. Step back here.
Why I gotta be in handcuffs, dude?
Keep walking.
This a trapper for sure.
Turn around. Walk backwards. No weapons on you. Turn around.
God damn.
Right, walk back here.
Ghoulies in this motherfucker.
On this charger.
Holy ghoulies in this bitch. Now they gotta search that motherfucker. Good luck. It's definitely gonna be some shit in this trapper. This a trapper. This a whole trapper.
We're at the scene. The search warrant has just been served. It appears all the occupants have been out. Most of them have been riot cuffed or handcuffed, and now they're trying to see if there's anyone else lingering in the house. It's an unsettling experience. I mean, we'll see what these guys
your
are
whole neighbors
for,
from
or what's in the house. It's a pretty dramatic experience to be pulled out of your house at gunpoint. A lot of these guys are really young, and if they are guilty of something, they're looking at probably a lot of time. In a functioning society, you want your young men to be productive and happy and making moves and having kids and having families and having good professions. So just it's shitty seeing kids lined up and cuffed, and who knows what their next step is. The family chihuahua. Oh, you little poor thing.
Well, they ain't guilty yet.
Ready to go home, go to sleep, man. Talking about a crazy day that just happened.
What's wrong? Big dogs gotta eat.
Big dogs gotta eat, yeah.
What's he doing in Jacksonville though?
I'm seeing what the day in these guys' life looks like.
That's crazy. I know it.
Nigga said, what you doing in Jacksonville?
Got me on TikTok. That's IBG, man.
Put crime scene tape right here and put one from that tree over there. And any of these cars that don't belong here, if they don't move them, we're gonna have to tow them. Because
that way do I need to take it.
I didn't realize you guys were gonna roll this deep. This is a caravan of cars.
You have your SWAT assets here, your gang unit assets, CPR, K9. So yeah, I mean, we didn't know. I don't think they knew that the house was going to be have so many occupants in it. So
behind me, there's a lot of people starting to gather right now. There's moms, parents showing up, concerned, upset, wondering what's going to happen. They want to see the warrant. They want to know what the charges are. And just with how the legal process works, from what I've learned, they're not always quick to release that information. Ma'am, what's going through your mind right now?
Is that my kids then got caught up with the wrong people. And I told
oh my
them
God.
people from over here. Because I know my grandkids don't sell drugs. But it's the
How old are
company
your
that
grandkids?
kids. My oldest grand is 19.
Okay.
My baby grand is 4. And her boyfriend is, I think he's 21. And I know he ain't selling drugs.
Are you here 24/7 with them?
No, I'm not, but
Okay.
listen, he's already on probation.
For what?
I don't know, but listen, it was the kids.
It's not that I'm doubting you. You got to remember, you're not here all day long, so you don't know what's going on at the house.
So how would you say the operation went?
Really good. We were out here working GVI, which is like looking for like guns and like violent people, and then sometimes we get tasked with like helping them with certain things. So it's not like a full like SWAT call out or anything, but we were just tasked with like helping them apprehend the people that were in there. So they just call us to help call them out and get them into custody.
I'm gonna talk to the families, but what I will say to you is nice mustache.
Thanks, man. I don't get that very often.
What's going through your mind right now?
What the fuck?
I want to know where the search warrant is, first of all, because that's my house. I haven't been here in 2 months, so I'm trying to figure out what the hell is really going on.
Are you the landlord or do you live here? Or?
That's my house. That
what?
So I don't know nothing that's going on. And I haven't seen a search warrant, and I haven't talked to no one to tell me anything. So I'm just out here in the blind with all my little cousins on the ground.
I met your chihuahua.
You did?
I gave him a few scratches.
Okay, thank you.
What's on your mind right now?
What's on my mind?
We trying to figure out what's going on.
Did they do?
How did all y'all
y'all
was in there?
try to fake news or something?
No, we're the real news.
Fucking house. It's my y'all let they mom talk.
Y'all ain't talking to nobody. Mom, y'all ain't talking to nobody.
Daddy, how y'all feeling? Somebody put their hands on y'all.
Better tell them damn kids stop doing grown shit then. Think them damn kids probably been doing too much grown shit. Talking about they on probation.
But I'm saying, what they been watching though? I don't even be outside.
Back and forth, the movement. Remember when I was saying, baby, y'all stop them from coming? Because y'all don't know what people doing out on the streets. And then when they bring it here, that's what the people assume it is. Whether it is or it ain't.
But you know where I just came from, bro.
That's what I was trying to say.
What's going through your mind right now? The officers allowed me to interview a couple of these guys so I could learn what was going on in their head. And remember, folks, these guys are innocent until proven guilty.
Shit, we order DoorDash, you feel me? We trying to eat. I come outside, I see a whole bunch of lights. I know the police lights, you feel me? So when I see them, I'm like, damn, I look like the police, you feel me? But our food come down the street, so I'm like, why I look like the police just turned? Too quick. I don't know what was going on when I seen them. I seen too many cars.
Were you expecting this tonight?
Man, hell no.
No
I wasn't
idea.
expecting this. I was just charged, man. I was on the way to the house for real.
You was just chilling. I just got
And I hear the dogs. I hear the dogs in the back barking. And I see a bunch of flashlights and shit. So I'm like, man, I don't know what the fuck to do right now.
I'm shocked. I ain't gonna lie, I'm shocked.
Do you adrenaline flowing through you right now?
Right now?
I feel it in my legs. Are you jittery at all? Like,
no, when they first pulled up and we was on the ground, I mean, I was shaking, but I wasn't really too much, you feel me? I wasn't too much.
I guess I can just tell, like, here, Jacksonville is not the place to mess around. Like, I've been with these guys the last 3 days. If you're doing something, they're gonna be on you and on you quick.
Yeah, the Jacksonville shit ain't it, man.
is this the first time anything like this has happened to you?
No, the same situation had happened at the park. It's a park right there. Same situation.
And what happened?
So y'all
after that?
just be
It was
letting
me and my
this.
friend up there, and police just blitzed out of nowhere. They just came from everywhere. We had nowhere to go, just like this situation.
How long ago was that?
Damn.
December 26th of last year coming up. These same police officer, December 26th.
Did you do a jail time?
I mean, I was legit then. I was 17, so I only had to do 21 days and 2 weeks on probation and go back and do 15 days.
It blows my mind to think the first time wasn't a wake-up call, though. Like, why was that not a wake-up call?
See, if you like that, like shit, you might have a
see,
wake-up call, but you fall in.
Like you said, like Jacksonville, a
Once
crazy
again,
place.
shit,
Like
it's
you'll wake
Jacksonville
up and
shit.
see that shit every day.
How many of these would it take for it to be a wake-up call that, hey, I gotta think about something else for my life?
I mean, we really wasn't doing that, so I say we all really woke up to it, cause we wasn't doing nothing. We ain't have nothing on us. They just, I don't even know why I'm in handcuffs right now. They said I got a warrant. I don't know what warrant I got.
There's nothing sadder than to see a young man full of potential spending years, his best years of his life behind bars, where you could be doing so much.
Let's hope they change, because
all the
we
time.
just
be real.
talking.
Is there any message you'd want to send to a family member?
A message. I love you, sis. I love you, brother. And all my family and all the guys, I love y'all.
Take this as a wake-up call and do something important with your life. Do something positive with your life. Because life behind a cage is not.
Yeah, no,
what we're
that
supposed to
shit
be
how you
here.
miserable, all
That's
type
for
of
animals,
shit, bro.
That's for lions and.
Man, that shit really ain't for nobody, bro. That
Ain't
shit.
for nobody,
that shit
bro.
how you going crazy, boy, for real though.
Is there anything else you want to say?
Congratulations. I'll be watching your
I
little
appreciate you,
video.
man. All right, fellas. Any final thoughts?
Boy, I love Jacksonville. Free all the guys, man. Please, free all the guys. Like, free all the guys. I love y'all boys, man.
Rest up,
Long
my
live the
brother, on
guys,
my
man.
chain, that's
Long live
all.
Tyreek, man.
Appreciate you guys.
Nah, no problem.
Thank you.
How much would you attribute fatherlessness to some of the problems we're seeing in our
I
community?
think it's huge. You need an emotional side from a mother. And you need dad who's going to be there to be a disciplinarian when the time comes. And when that's missing, I'm saying
94%, right, Chad?
usually what happens in a lot of cases where father's not there. With that, there's something missing. So young men usually try to fill that with something else. Maybe the family of a group of guys that he hangs with that are doing things they have no business doing. Not always the case. I know there's plenty of people that work here right now that grew up in very tough situations that are pillars of the community.
What allure do you think a gang has for a young man?
One of the things that we do in the gang unit, we also go out and talk to young kids. Before the internet, that conversation of snitches get stitches. Well, that's not true either, because guess what? The snitches come out anymore. They get it, because no matter what, when you're facing life in prison, but in order for me to only get 10 years in prison, I just got to tell what you did with me. They're all telling on each other, and we know that. And that's the education we're trying to get out to everyone, is not only to stop making that decision, because we're putting values on the wrong things.
You might be wondering what these guys were arrested for. A little later in this episode, we will head to the police evidence room to see what was confiscated during the raid. But for now, Detective Nieder takes us into the field to do some patrol work. Here's what we encountered.
You pulling somebody over?
Hey, how's it going? I'm Detective Nieder with the Sheriff's Office. You have your license on you? Hey, the couple reasons I stopped you is the stop signs back here in the neighborhood. Make sure we come to a complete stop. And then your speed limit right here on 8th Street, it's 30 miles per hour. I had you at 45, all right?
This is just a pretty typical stop. Just looks like a lady trying to get home.
How many of these sorts of stops on average does it take to get like one where guns and other stuff pops?
It's really hard to tell, man. Like even just some of the most like, you want to say like routine stops have turned into be, you know, something really good. You know, the way I put it is you cast a wide
That
net.
nigga said something really good.
Oh, ma'am, I know you're probably in a hurry to get home, but it's 30. Oh, it's all good. It's 30 on 8th, all right? No problem. All right, you be safe.
Basically, because you knew it was little, minor, if anything, quick, you're looking for big stuff.
Yeah, she was very, she was polite, raised any senses. She just got off work. I didn't know that. Pulling out of the school over here, and she just got done cleaning. So it just wasn't exactly what.
Oh, cause she a girl, you don't care. They don't never be this quick with me.
There's a strong
I'll be polite.
branch, I would say on the left side of the political
I'll be polite. They'll
spectrum
never be
that
this
say
quick
there's
with
a
me.
systematic racism, and that the police are there to put black people into the prison industrial complex. What would you say?
I will say this, from my experience over 30 years. The people that go to prison are supposed to go to prison. The people that get arrested are supposed to get arrested. And then I challenge people to say, especially to my face, explain to me one system, one government system that's in place, that's put in place to keep black people downtrodden.
How much does rap beef play a part in the gang violence?
An absolute tremendous amount. The turf wars back in the day began with drugs and money. These days, you don't have to sell drugs whatsoever to go on YouTube and become a rap sensation. All I've got to do is start talking trash about you. And what do? I'm now going to come shoot at you, and then my guys are going to come shoot back. You know, your guys are going to shoot back at me. And fortunately, in Jacksonville, we don't have the traditional, you know, like the Crips and the Bloods. We've got small sects of those, but we don't have the big groups. We have a lot of the younger ones, the hybrid groups.
How much does the rap world and the gang world intersect?
Most of these gangs do have a rapper that represents the group. Not every one of them do, but most of the gangs here in Jacksonville do.
Do you guys ever listen to their songs to get intel on them?
Yes.
Because will that tell you what kind of guns they have, what kind of people are in the crew?
Yeah, so
where they live, what they've done.
Yeah, so it'll help you document members and stuff along that line.
When rappers post a music video and say this is a prop, all these guns in the music video are props, does that save them from trouble?
No, not if they're not props. You can post a prop if you want to. I mean, we were one of the first ones in I think in the state.
I don't know why people be thinking
that we started. I went to our state attorney, who's Melissa Nelson. I said, can we legally, if we can prove that these firearms are real, can we legally charge them for possession of a firearm by a convicted felon and put them in prison for it? She says, I believe we can. Let's go for it. And we arrested probably 10 people. About 5 of them went to prison.
Some people say that drill rap is sort of a cancer and it's impacting cities all across the country. What's your take on it?
Don't get me started, because I got a playlist in my car of real rappers, real artists who knew how to produce, and they did more than mumble. They did more than talk about killing people. They talked about killing people with their lyrics, you know, with their rhymes. Eric B. and Rakim, they were amazing. LL Cool J, one of the GOATs. You know, I talk about him all the time. The new stuff is weird to me. I can't even listen to it. Problem with it is, they're talking about real things that have impacted real families. To be that callous and that hard when you're talking about someone's life. If you don't care about people, I don't care about what your so-called art, and we're gonna do everything that we can to get you off of our streets.
Okay, here's a scenario. I'm a rapper, I'm making a very cool music video, and I have a lot of guns in it, but I put at the beginning, this is a prop. Can you guys still get me for that?
Yes, we can. We can determine if that gun is an actual firearm or if it is a prop. So a lot of people do put in that it is a prop. Sometimes they are props, but sometimes they're not. So we have ways of identifying those firearms that are in those videos to see if they really are.
I don't know if y'all seen it, but there's a guy on a bicycle right here just across the road. And he's got no lights on his bike. We're going to try to make contact with him and see what happens. In the state of Florida, you got to have a light on the front.
What?
All right. Yes, sir. How are you?
Not too bad.
All right. You know you got to get some lights on your stuff, right?
I'm about home, brother.
All right. Where are you coming from tonight?
A buddy of mine off of Franklin.
All right, that's a long ride.
Yeah, I ride every day, though.
That's good, that's good. All right, no weapons in your backpack? No, sir. All right, I'm just gonna have you take it off and just set it off to the side. What you got bolt cutters for?
I mess with copper.
All right, I'm just gonna put this over here by my car.
Okay.
No weapons on you, right? No, sir. All right, I'm just gonna pat you down, all right?
All right.
No, biking is crazy.
I got no weapons. I promise you, that's flashlight, no guns, no nothing.
Nothing in your bag, right? Do you mind if I look? Bottle rocket.
Yeah, that's about it. Oh, it's kind of sort of messed up. You got to zip it to the side. It's just the zip tie's holding the top part.
You drugs?
Yes, sir, a little bit.
Drug of choice?
I do.
Be honest.
Ice.
Okay.
Whoa, what the fuck?
I'm taking your piece.
What the fuck?
All right. So, you need to get lights on your bike. I don't care if you got to go home and duct tape that flashlight to the front and to the back, but you came across Tallulah right there and all we saw was a reflector.
Yes, sir, I'm sorry. Now I'm going.
Ride safe.
Always.
Miguel put the camera by him and he's like, whoa.
Nigga damn near cried out there. Got my boy drugs.
Right, Toyota, contact Bernie Robinson, morning 97 or 87, my bad. Hey, how's it going? I'm detective with the sheriff's office. You got your license on you? Awesome, thank you. You just stay on Moncrief. Yes, sir. All right. You got any ID on you, sir?
I got a picture of you.
Don't get to mumbling and stumbling.
Hey, so the reason I'm stopping you is if you're in the front seat, they gotta have their seatbelts on, okay?
Oh, yes, sir.
Any weapons in the car, guys?
No, sir. Yeah.
All right, I feel you.
He talking about, yeah, I feel you.
Mind hopping out talking to me for a second? No weapons on you? No. No knife, needles. Like, you can get up. I'm gonna hop out from real quick.
I got no underarms.
You good, man? Can I go in your pockets real quick? Alright. You got anything on you that's crazy, man? Anything stuffed in your pants or anything?
Nah, I just left the crib.
Come on back here.
No, I just left crib.
What's up, bro?
What that mean? Just because you left the crib?
No, sir. No, you tried hemp products.
For who?
Hemp.
Hemp?
Yeah. If you don't know what it is, hopefully you don't smoke it, right? No. Alright, y'all just hang tight.
Man, now they smell weed. Oh my gosh. Oh, they found the weed. Oh, they found a lot of weed. Oh my god, nigga.
What do I do for work?
I'm in school.
Where you go to school?
I just go to EDUB.
EDUB? What do you do at EDUB? Play sports?
Nah.
No, just to go to school. What about you, Mr.?
I was enrolled at Alabama State, but I'm back home right now for a situation they sent me home for.
Where do I start work at?
Delivering appliances and installing them.
Oh, okay. Either one of y'all sell drugs for a living?
No, sir.
No. Y'all are good. Unfortunately, you're going to lose your marijuana tonight, but it's better than going to jail for it, so.
I appreciate
what?
Neither one of y'all are bad kids. Y'all don't have a record, so. I appreciate it. Just be straight up honest with it, all right?
Yes, sir.
Everybody's not out here to hang me up over some little bit of weed, all right?
What? He didn't send them to jail? That's because he ain't got no room to send their ass to jail. That's because the car is fucking packed. It's like 3 niggas in the car. He ain't got time.
I'm gonna run to the property room real quick. It'll take us no time. And one of them been arrested for one-time financial crimes charge. He completed all of his probation. Appeared to be a
Big bro Snoop.
Say they were enrolled in school. The other one never been arrested. I don't see where taking a young man to jail and starting.
Now they care.
His record of going down the wrong path is worth it at that point. This guy might have lost $60 that he bought the weed for, but it's better than going to jail for sure.
Exactly.
Where are we going right now?
So we're going to the property room where you put all your evidence in at. Anytime you make an arrest, the evidence or anything that you would deem that would be part of your case that is going to benefit it, we'll go over there.
At this evidence processing center, the officers
he
logged the
put
weed
the
and
drugs
the
in
meth
there.
pipe confiscated, and
He
we
know he
also
finna
got to
take
see
some
what
of them
evidence was
drugs.
collected in the raid that we saw at the beginning of the video. Allegedly, these were the firearms that were discovered in the house.
Damn.
So a lot of cities in America are feeling the effects of gang violence, but we got to see a first-hand look of the guys that go boots on the ground and fight the gangs, fight the guys that are committing
Send me
most of the
some money,
violence in the
Snoop.
city. And it was interesting to see it from this perspective. We spent a lot of time on this channel looking at it from the other perspective, and my goal is to get into everyone's shoes. I don't care if you're a blood, a billionaire, a cop.
He trying to see it all.